Suddenly, the whirring and buzzing stops. You open your eyes and immediately realize you are not in Mr. Johnson's science lab anymore. In fact, you are not inside at all. You are in the middle of a field of corn. You must have gone back a bit too far. You study the control panel again and realize the mistake. The year is right, as are the month, day, and time. There's one minor glitch. Who knew this time machine could be programmed for AD or BC? You realize you have arrived at over 2,000 years before the birth of Christ. Suddenly, you are surrounded by muscular men about your size. Their brown skin is covered with tattoos, and when they begin to speak, you notice two things. First, their teeth are pointed and fierce-looking. Second, you can't understand a word they are saying. It's certainly not English, and it doesn't sound like Spanish either. That's when you realize, not only are you in the wrong time, but you're in the wrong place, too. Frantically, you try to remember what Mr. Johnson did to program this thing. Before these men decide you are an enemy, you begin pushing buttons. Your eyes darting back and forth defensively between what they are doing and the instrument panel before you. The men, however, are just as interested as you are. They begin pushing buttons, and before you know it, they are gone with the cornfields. You are now in front of a huge pyramid. Your first thought is, you must have been sent to Egypt. But wasn't Egypt sandy and dry? This place is so green. This time, you're surrounded by women in colorful clothing. They smile at you, and you realize how different they look. Their teeth are encrusted with jewels, and their foreheads are long and flat instead of rounded, like yours. You look at the control panel. 700 AD? You're getting closer to today, but 700 AD was before medieval times. Suddenly, you remember something that was mentioned in geography class. This must be the Mayan people. Their civilization was at their height at this time, and one of their cities, Chichen Itza, is a major focal point. Could you possibly be in Chichen Itza in 700 AD? Before you can reprogram the time machine, the women take your hand and lead you out. You have a feeling you're about to learn firsthand what it's like to live in Chichen Itza in the 8th century.